Это у нас будет 12 серия. Так, сейчас громче сделаю себе. Кстати, нашел дневник, где можно все почитать. Спутники, сюжет. Так, про существа почитайте на паузе. Ну и пока хватит. В принципе, остальное потом. О, здесь книжечка есть какая-нибудь? Нет. Историк здесь тут много надо читать. Я, честно говоря, не читаю их. А, ну вот эти, то, что вы сейчас прочитали, это тоже прочитал. А хотел я... Нет, может, не хотел. Хотел домой.
So, someone dropped off a message for you. It's on the desk.
Not that he didn't do his best to try and read it first.
What? I thought there might be something dangerous in there.
Gamlen.
Что за письмо? Хук, я знаю, что мы расстались не лучшим образом. Ты был прав, я пыталась выжить из себя больше работы, чем полагалось. Мы более чем оплатил проход... Ты более чем оплатил проход в город. Однако с тех пор, как ты ушел, мне приходилось туго. Если ты снова ищешь работу, если не прочь получить личные деньги, приходи со мной в Верхнем городе до захода солнца. Окей. Милосердный поступок. Гордый потомок семейства Хоков. Не смею обратиться к вам напрямую, но недавно мы встречались, и я понял, что у вас добрый нрав и необычные таланты. Не откажите мне во встрече за городской чертой. Я хочу попросить вашей помощи в одном деликатном деле. В знак доверия прикладываю к письму скромную сумму. Если вы поможете, то получите больше. Пожалуйста, приходите сразу же, как получите письмо. Если вы не придете, в моих руках окажется множество невинных жизней. В моих руках окажется множество невинных жизней. Искренне ваш друг. Это... Интересно. Что за фигня? Подожди. А я не могу отменить, да? Ладно. Кого берем? Ладно, сестренка, возьмем тебя, тебя и тебя. Пороховые надежды. Карта оккупированного Киркола не та. Пошли прогуляемся.
How come you and Wesley never had children? I mean, sorry if that's too personal.
It's all right. I was a soldier and he was a Templar. We knew that our personal lives would have to wait. Distance never mattered. But we ran out of time. It is what it is.
Now that he's gone, do you ever wish?
That's too personal.
А, я хотел надеть ее. Щит ей дать. Вот так. А меч ты не можешь носить? Парное оружие. А, это двуручный меч. Ладно. Ладно. Не знаю, ну на, хотя бы это.
We have found neither hide nor hair of the lad Fainreal. I can only think he has fallen victim to demons or slavers.
I found this. It was addressed to you. It seems to be from your daughter.
My daughter? Then... you know what she is. How she died. When I traced her to that warehouse, I should have forced her into the circle. My own weakness in the face of her pleas is what destroyed her. It is why I urged Ariane not to give in when Fainreal wished to hide. If only I had been so strong for Olivia.
You have my sympathies. Do not fear the Templars finding out.
Thank you. She is at peace now. I would not wish to see her name smeared while her ashes are still warm.
It is the duty of every mage to train in the circle. So we do not...
I will not forget the kindness you've shown me.
How many people didn't make it out of here? We were lucky.
This is yours, if I'm not mistaken.
Where did you get this? It's just what I need. Thank you. Ah, welcome, my dear friend, to Sol's shop. My name is Solicitus. Please take a look around. My apologies in advance. Our shelves are a bit bare at the moment. Actually, if you're interested, I could use a bit of help to remedy that.
Remedy that? Potions shop. You, my good man, are priceless.
The pun wasn't intentional, although I may use that next time. It's been too dangerous to leave the city of late, and the substances I require for my creations are, of course, elsewhere. Perhaps you could find them. You'll be compensated for your time, have no fear. I'll also give you first pick of my new creations.
Make up a list of what you need, and I'll keep an eye out for you.
Perfect. A discount on everything in the shop, Sirrah.
Many mages resent the history of the gallows. It does not trouble me.
Все. Здесь мы выполнили все. Походу. Неплохо. Пороховые надежды. Нет, туда мы потом пойдем. Хотя... Потом пойдем туда, Верхний город. Сколько там квестов. Ладно, ты кто такой?
Here you're having problems with the bone pit. I can help.
Ah, finally someone comes to help me. You look a bit unseasoned, but I hope you'll do. I had to suspend operations. My workers are lost in the mines or have run off. Served me right for hiring Ferelden refugees. I sent others before, but no word. Perhaps they are putting me off. I need someone competent to figure out what is going on.
Your first mistake was naming your mine the Bone Pit.
The locals named the mine. Those fools say it's cursed. That is why I hire Fereldens. They may be dull-witted, but they're not superstitious.
Mind what you say about my countrymen.
I was not referring to you, of course. My workers are a particularly desperate sort. They're lucky to work for me. Few in Kirkwall will hire refugees.
Surely the miners had good reason to leave.
I am at a loss. No miner has reported in, and no one takes me seriously.
The bone pit must be dangerous if people are afraid to venture there.
No, nothing like that. Pay no heed to local superstition. The bone pit is mostly harmless.
You said some of your workers are Ferelden.
Yes, all of them. An unruly lot, to be sure.
What's the reward?
I will pay handsomely. The exact amount depends on what perils you face.
I'll head there soon.
The sooner the better. Each day the mine is not running costs me more than those miners make in a year. The bone pit is just outside the city. Any map will show it.
Блин, ну как-то говорит так, как будто бы по-немецки. Я, честно говоря, хреново понимаю, что... Это говор странный. А ты кто?
I think I found something of yours.
I had never thought to see this again. Thank you.
А, вот этого, по-моему, я помню. А, ух ты. Наместнику даю за вашу помощь. Его сын Сэмер Дуар пропал, ничего не видит с кем. Дневник знак, может, скорее всего, вернулся в целый невредимым. Брану. А, сын наместника надо найти, да. Кстати. Интересный квест. Открывает новую цепочку. Посол. Традиционалист? Что такое?
Something of yours, sir.
You just stumbled on this? Can't say I'm surprised. Bloody fools.
Bloody fools. Прикольная черт. Круто деньжат зарабатываем, да? Сколько у меня уже? 35 золотых. Мне нужно 50, чтобы отправиться на глубинные тропы. Так, а она мне тоже задание какое-то даст. Что ты там?
Huh. Well, I just lost a sovereign. Didn't think you'd stoop to our kind again.
Indeed.
Or are you not too proud to make some coin?
А, блин, с ней же нельзя ходить на грязные делишки, я забыл.
No promises, but I'll hear what you have to say.
Since you stormed off, we don't have anyone who can quite work your magic. If you know what I mean. I sent some men to fence a bit of cargo down at the docks. Haven't seen them since. I'd pay good silver for the safe return of them, or the goods.
Is this anyone I know?
When you left, we had to take on new Ferelden. Volunteers. Lad named Price was leading them. No one of your caliber.
Where were they last seen?
They were supposed to meet down by the docks, under cover of darkness. I know you're familiar with the concept.
Want to tell me what you were selling?
We were trying to make a deal with the Carta. Those Orzammar dwarves. They like luxury items.
Лириум.
Fine fabrics, a cask of caviar, an aged wine. Anything one can liberate from a high-town
А,
merchant.
это они им хотели сбагрить, ясно.
Consider it a deal.
Good. Go to the docks tonight. My boy Price was supposed to meet our buyers from the Carta there. Maybe you can find out what happened.
А, Вилен это не нравится, я же говорю. А Вилен это не понравится. Поэтому, наверное, я не хочу рисковать и перезагружусь. Я хочу наладить с ними хорошие отношения. Нафиг мне это портить. А вот Варику это, походу, понравится. Варику грязные делишки нравятся. Ладно, мы потом сюда вернемся. А пока мы пойдем... Где-то здесь можно отряд собрать. По-моему, здесь. А, ну, в принципе, можно выйти здесь. Ну да. По-моему, у наместника сейчас тут и квест какой-то есть. Или там сразу надо сына идти искать. Не, все-таки к наместнику надо идти, да. А не, подожди, Варик здесь. Ой, Варику это не понравилось. Слушай, Авелин, ты, конечно, прикольная девка, но... Ладно. Не знаю, попробую. Понравится ей это затея, не понравится.
Insist if you must, but Viscount Dumas will see no one. If you've news of Seamus, I will relay it to him.
Fine. Tell Dumas my scouts have tracked the boy and his Canary captor to the Wounded Coast. I'm taking a full company after them, and when I return, I expect him to make a show of the reward.
So many to deal with one Kunari seems... excessive.
He may be Talvashoth. The Winters leave nothing to chance. Get out of my bloody way!
Yes, what is it?
If this is about a rescue, that woman did not seem the type.
She is the type I feared we would attract. As I told the others, Viscount Dumas' son, Seamus, is missing. We suspect he was taken by a Kunari. If you would like to try your hand at securing his safe return, feel free. I have certainly granted no exclusivity to the Winters and their violent approach.
Зимом это типа клан, это девчонка, которая возглавляет клан Зимы. Или Зим, не знаю.
There must be suspicions about why the boy went missing.
Why? What have you heard?
Nothing. Until now.
There is truly nothing known. He is gone, and there have been sightings of a Kunari. The only complication is that Seamus is known to be of a sympathetic mind. He may have placed himself in danger, but it is danger nonetheless.
I should know about the competition.
The Winters out of Navarra. They don't care one whit if Seamus is returned unharmed. Their lead, Sirrah Guinness, is hungry for a foothold in fair Kirkwall. And frankly, we have enough of their kind.
The Kunari are not wild in the city. Petition their leader for the boy's return.
The Arishok has declared that it is not his role to do so. Apparently their rebels, the Talvashoth, are hunted anyway, killed for what they are, not for what they may have done. That does not bode well for Seamus.
Да, к Корешоку мы еще сходим, у нас есть к нему квест. Очень харизматичный чувак. Очень. Кунари. Конечно, прикольный черт.
This isn't a task for a guardsman.
Yes, isn't it?
There is a concern of appearance. If we used guards, it would allow Viscount Dumas' opponents to say this admits the Kunari threat because the city responded. In these times, public embarrassment is preferable to official embarrassment.
The boy will be home soon enough.
Declare it if you like, but the reward goes to whomever brings him back safe. A discussion you are welcome to have with the Winters, should you encounter them. on the wounded coast.
Ирина одобрила. Хорошо, за то, что я сказал. Говорить иногда полезно.
The guard who'll throw you out if you kick